It's time to budget for December. Hi and welcome back. I'm Kamika and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. Today we are going to budget for December, and this is our last budget before the new year. So I'm excited about that. I can't believe 2020 is almost over, but let's get started. Okay, so we have our December 2021 budget, and the first thing that we're gonna do is zero out the buffer category. And as you know, I've been playing around with the auto assign feature, so we're gonna use that again. And I like to select all of the categories that I want to auto assign because I have more categories that need funding than the amount of money that I have in the ready to assign. And that's just because I have a few sinking funds that I fund as I can. So I just like to select the ones that I want to use the auto assign feature for. Okay, and I think that's all that I want to select. Okay, so we'll click assign, and then notice the amount here. It's gonna budget $3,328.23. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, and now let's go through and make some money decisions. So the first category that I want to adjust is the internet category, and that is because we do not need $158. There was some left over from November. So we're going to take $20 from here and move that to ready to assign. And then electricity, we've already paid the electric bill, and it looks like we have $53.44 left over. And I can tell that because I budgeted $200, and in the category it's $253.44. So we'll take the $53.44, move that to ready to assign. And one thing that I don't like about using targets in Ynab is that once you remove any money from the category, if you don't have the amount of what your target was, then it shows you this yellow line. But it's okay, that's not a big deal. But that is one thing that I wish didn't happen, because I actually did fund the amount, I just removed some of it, but that's okay. So let's see, we have gas, and we have a little bit too much money in gas. We had some left over from November, but we do still have the rest of this week. So we'll remove the $34.68 and put that to ready to assign. And then I think everything else here is good to go. Nope, let's take $10 from Apple Music, move that to ready to assign. And I did mention in the last Debt Snowball update that we do have a few medical bills that we need to pay. So I just put $200 here so we can pay that off as we can. But for sure, we're gonna pay $200 towards it every month until it's paid off. But hopefully it's gonna be a lot more. All right. I don't wanna adjust the groceries because we still have a couple days left in November. So I'll leave that there, and I may adjust it once the month flips over to December. Same thing with restaurants. We have a few dollars left over from November, but November's not over. Okay. Spending looks good, and I'm okay with these extra amounts in the rest of these lifestyle categories. So we're gonna leave that. The schooling is fully funded for December. The personal care is fully funded. Okay, savings challenge. So this is our last month of the savings challenge, and we need $65. So we'll do that. And then we will mark this as done. So I do need to figure out what I want to do with the money from the savings challenge, because I saved $1,340 this year, And I think what I'm gonna do is to put it in our trips, fun stuff, gifts, celebrations category for our Christmas trip. Because we usually get together with a few of our family members and do something fun for Christmas. So I want to make sure we have enough money for that. And then anything that is left over after Christmas, I'll decide what to do with later. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with my money from the savings challenge. So I think the savings challenge was really, really fun. And what I want to do for next year is increase it a little bit and save $1,500. So if you all are interested in joining me and doing a savings challenge for 2022, let me know in the comments below and I will get that created for you guys and we can start in January. So yeah, let me know. Next up, we have our Christmas account that is funded from our checks. So we're good to go here. We have $224.89 and we have two categories that say more needed this month. The other categories say more needed eventually. And it says that because I use two different types of targets. So for the sinking funds that I don't want to save for every month, but I do need to save for, I use the savings balance target. And then for the things that I need to fund every month, I use the savings balance by date target. Okay, so I think I want to fully fund the medical expenses for this month because I want to eventually have the amount of our deductible saved in this category. But I know it's going to take some time, so I'll go ahead and do $85.98. And this is our once per year category for things that like subscriptions that you only pay for once every year. And I kind of wrote it down here in my notes like I do everything else. So I don't know that I want to put any money here right now. What I will do is when we get paid throughout December, the money that is above the $3,500 that I put in our buffer category, I start to fill out our sinking funds a little bit. So this once per year category is going to be the first one that I fill out with the excess money that we get in December. And I think I want to put this last $38 in our fun stuff category because we are going to spend some time with my husband's family for Thanksgiving, and I want to make sure that we have enough money, which $401 that's already there should be plenty, but I do want to make sure we have enough money if we want to go Black Friday shopping or start our Christmas shopping early. I want to make sure we have enough money to do that. So I'm gonna put the $38.91 here. And all of my money has been assigned. So I'm really happy with how my December budget looks. And of course, it's gonna change as the month goes on because that's what budgets do. But for right now, I'm happy with the way it looks. So that is going to be it. Now I want to hear from you. Is there anything that you want to change in your budget starting for 2022? And can any of these changes be implemented in December to give you a head start before the new year? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and click the link on your screen right now for more Well Balanced Wallet content. See you there.